Hi loves, I'm Keishara Chisholm and welcome back to my channel, Keishara Creates. If this is your first time here with me today, then welcome. I am a certified therapeutic art instructor and life coach, and I am back to bring you guys another painted affirmation tutorial. So typically I do them every Tuesday and Thursday. However, I was kind of preoccupied this Tuesday doing one-on-one sessions, so my apologies, but I'm back today. So the beautiful affirmation that I chose today to manifest in a creative way is worthy. So the theme are the emotions and the energy that I want to invoke in this beautiful painted affirmation has to do with making you feel worthy and valuable and respected and all those beautiful things. So let's get started. So I use acrylic paint just in case I have not said that. And I always start with the primary colors. My paint palette is a hot mess because I've been busy, so bear with me. But so I use blue, red, and yellow, which are the primary colors, and of course black and white. I like to go ahead and incorporate green as well. And I want some bright colors today, so I like to use a little bit of hot pink to mix in when I make my purples and pinks and things of that nature so that they really pop and they're really bright and vivid. So I like to mix my colors directly onto my canvas, my background, because I like to have the different color variations and the different strokes in the background. So I always think of my word and I just allow myself to express myself freely and just go at it. So all of my painted affirmations and therapeutic art tutorials are typically abstract in nature. So when I thought of the word worthy, I knew I wanted to incorporate purple because purple has to do with being royal and regal and all of those beautiful things. And I just thought that gray would be a nice neutral backdrop. And it's a color that I do not utilize a lot when I do my abstract art. So I'm going to start with gray. So I'm going to mix my white and my black directly onto the canvas so that I get different color variations of the gray. So as you can see, I've got my large 2-inch flat brush and I'm just starting by throwing on some white paint to the canvas. Make sure you don't forget about the sides and the top of your canvas. So for this beautiful affirmation, I am painting more so right to left, but you can do up and down as well. You just want to make sure that whichever way you decide to hold your brush or to make your brush strokes, you want to be consistent with that so that you have a smooth surface. All right, that's enough white. I'm not even going to clean off my brush because we're making gray, so I'm just going to start by adding some black paint here and there all over the canvas, and then we'll spread it out and mix it all together. So do that same thing on the sides and the top as well so that we don't forget or neglect those areas also. So again, this painted affirmation is all about worthy. Go ahead and get yourself in the state of mind of feeling worthy, that you are worthy of whatever it is that your heart desires. You are worthy to be happy, healthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to pursue your purpose. Whatever your heart desires, you are worthy to have and achieve that. So that is what this beautiful painted affirmation is all about. Just as a positive, beautiful reminder that you are worthy of obtaining and manifesting the beautiful life that you imagine for yourself. And creating these beautiful visual representations of those positive affirmations just helps you have a visual reminder of all of those beautiful emotions that you invoke when you speak and read that beautiful affirmation of being worthy over yourself. So when it comes to art therapy and doing my affirmations, you put so much energy and time and love into a painting or into a journal or whatever beautiful artistic affirmation technique you use, that it just helps to amplify and intensify the frequency and the energy, and helps you to feel that emotion faster and stronger, and it helps you to manifest those qualities and attributes and subconscious way of thinking just from spending more time and creating it besides just writing it and speaking it. And when you make them real nice and pretty and you hang it up on the wall, every time you look at it, you remember all the emotions and the beauty that you put into this beautiful piece. And it will remind you of just how worthy you are to create and achieve the life that you desire. So we're all about love and positivity here. So as you can see, this lovely background is pretty much dry. Or not dry, excuse me, completed. And you see all the different color tones and variations. That's why I like to mix my backgrounds directly onto my canvas. And if you're interested in just seeing some of my traditional painting tutorials as well, I have those featured on my channel as well. So I don't just do abstract art, I do a little bit of everything. I don't prefer to paint portraits because they take a really long time, but I have before. But I prefer to paint flowers and nature, and lately I've just been wanting to express myself freely, so I've been doing mostly abstract art. But I do like to do a lot of nature, a lot of still lives and things of that nature. All right, beautiful. There we go. We have our lovely gray backdrop. So I'm going to clean off this large brush, and we're going to use it again. And, well, I'm going to use this one of the smaller brushes first so that I can mix some colors, and then we'll go at it with the larger brush to spread the colors out. So I want to make two different purple tones. So I'm going to start with a base of red and some blue, because it takes red and blue to make purple, and a little bit of this neon pink. And I'm just going to mix it up and see what we get, and see if I want to change anything or add any more of any other color to that. Ooh, that is a pretty rich purple. Add a little bit more red and a little bit more of that neon pink. Yep, that's pretty. I like that. I want a darker purple, and then I want a brighter purple. So again, start with the base of red, and we're going to add just a little bit of blue this time, a little bit of white, and some more of that neon pink. And mix it up. Let's see what lovely shade of purple we get. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, see, so they're very different tones. This one almost looks like a navy. It's so dark. So I might add a little bit more pink into it. There we go. Now, keep in mind that the gray is still wet on the background. So these purples are going to blend in with some of the gray that we have in the background. But honestly, most of this is pretty dry. That's what I like about acrylic paint, is that it dries really quickly. So if you want to do multiple layers, you don't have to wait as long as if you're using oil paint. So I'm just going to do some random strokes and see. I'm not being consistent or anything like that. I'm just adding some of this darker purple tone. Make sure you carry it off to the sides as well. Start some of them on the sides also, so that it wraps all the way around. And see, I'm not being too particular. I'm gonna kind of brush over some of that. Make sure you mimic the same thing on the sides. And again, this lovely, beautiful painted affirmation is all about being worthy. Whatever comes to mind when you think of that word, or when you say the beautiful affirmation that I am worthy, keep your mind focused on all those beautiful, wonderful things. So instead of feeling sad and feeling like you don't have this and you can't do that and you're not worth this and you're not worth that, change your mentality. Go ahead and speak and declare over yourself that you are worthy of all those beautiful, wonderful things that you want into your life. And the more that you say it, the more that you write it, the more that you think it, the more you will begin to feel that way, and the easier it will be for you to manifest situations and opportunities for you to evoke and express that emotion of worthiness. So I didn't even clean my brush off. Now I'm just using that lighter purple. I'm going to do the same thing. Just randomly add some streaks of this purple. Do some off to the sides too, so that purple's on the sides also, so it's not just in the middle. This side too. Give each side equal love and equal attention for this beautiful painted affirmation. Don't forget the top, and I think I'm going to do some small little brush strokes of that too. And I'm thinking, let's add a pink to this too. Let's make a kind of a bright pink tone also. I don't want to waste that neon pink that we have down there, so we're going to use the pink, of course. We're going to add some red into it and some white, and we're going to mix it on up, mix it on up. Ooh, that's pretty. That would be a pretty combination. Add some more red into there. There we go. I'm going to use the same brush because all the colors are going to mix together anyway when they go over top of each other. And then we're going to use some yellow. And I used some bubble wrap in one of my paintings last week, and I still have random pieces all scattered all over the place. So we're going to use some of that. Instead of just throwing them away, why not utilize it? It gives a lot of nice, fun texture to a beautiful abstract piece like this. So go ahead, and again, we're focusing on feeling worthy. Go ahead and think about the areas in your life in which you feel like you are lacking that emotion, or in the areas in your life that you feel like you already have those beautiful, positive emotions of feeling worthy. And allow yourself to wander and contemplate on ways in which you can manifest that energy in whatever area you feel like you are lacking it in your life. So go ahead and just start by speaking over yourself. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And the more you say that, the more random thoughts will come to mind of what, in fact, makes you feel that way in regards to yourself. Oh, you guys, and I just want to pause and say thank you guys for all of y'all's support. You guys have been keeping me so busy and so blessed with all these beautiful one-on-one therapeutic art sessions. It is my absolute pleasure to inspire and motivate you guys to live the best version of your lives. So that means so much to me. I love and appreciate you all. And thank you guys so much for all of your donations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you would like to donate, then that donation link is linked below. And if you would like to schedule a one-on-one session with me, you can email me. Or if you want to do a group painted affirmation party with your friends and family, you can email me in regards to that too. But I advise you to go ahead and schedule and contact me quickly because I'm already mostly booked up for the month of September. So thank you guys so much for keeping me busy and making me feel so blessed and giving me the opportunity to live my purpose each and every day, to come and share creativity, love, joy, and inspire you guys through my beautiful therapeutic art tutorials. All right, all of that. I always have to give gratitude and appreciation for all of you guys' support because I would not be able to do this without you all. So, yellow. Gonna add some white to it, lighten it up. I'm gonna grab a little teeny tiny bit of that pink that we use and see it just richens up the color some. And we're gonna get that bubble wrap that we had. I've got it already in little sections, see, because I already had cut it up. So instead of just throwing it away, we might as well use it. So I'm just going to randomly paint the yellow onto this bubble wrap. And we're just going to throw it on there in different spots. Pretty. Don't forget the sides. And see how I folded over top of it? And I'm going to do another layer with that yellow in this bubble wrap. Fun with bubble wrap. And it gives other texture too from mixing into those other strokes that are already that are still wet on the canvas. Let's add some green too. So gonna fold this all the way over because even though I'm an artist, I'm slightly OCD and I don't like paint all over my hands, believe it or not. But I'm just gonna use some of that yellow that we already had mixed up, that really light yellow. I'm just going to take some of the primary green and just go ahead and mix it directly onto this bubble wrap until I get a shade that I like. I'm gonna add some white to that to brighten it up. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that green. All right, putting the paintbrush in the water. Let's go at it by adding some green. Oh, that looks so good together. Don't forget the sides, the top, the bottom. Pretty. And I was thinking about getting all extra complex and doing some lines and all of those fancy things. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and dry this off and then begin writing our beautiful affirmation of worthiness. So I'm going to fold this over again so it's not all over the place and put it down quickly. Now, I'm going to use my handy dandy blow dryer, but this canvas is mostly dry. What I love about acrylic paint is that it does not take a long time to dry. So just bear with me momentarily while I blow dry this for maybe 30 minutes, or excuse me, no, 30 seconds at the most. It won't take long, and I promise that you do not want to miss all this beautiful energy that we are manifesting with this beautiful painted affirmation. So stay with me. It will be well worth it. I promise. All right, let's blow this baby off. Got my blow dryer. Let's get it done. That's it. So that was a little bit longer than 30 seconds maybe, possibly, but not too bad. What I love about acrylic paint, like I keep saying, is that it dries very, very quickly. So, and another thing is that it's very forgiving. So if you feel like you made a mistake, you can either allow it to dry for about 5-10 minutes, or you can do what I did and just blow dry it quickly, and then you can just correct your mistake by legitimately painting over top of it. And that brings me to the next point. So we are going to write this beautiful affirmation. So Tuesdays, I typically just write the word that we are manifesting, so the positive affirmation. But today, I think I actually want to write, I am worthy. So to get started, one of you beautiful subscribers recommend that I started using acrylic paint pens because you guys feel more comfortable writing out the affirmation with the paint pens besides just, painting it. So I'm going to do that just for you lovely people. But like I mentioned before, if you did make a mistake or if you felt uncomfortable with how you wrote out your affirmation, you can just let it dry and then just go right back over top of it. So I want the word worthy larger and then the I am kind of smaller on top. So I'm going to start with the W. And shaking my pen up, shake it, shake it, shake it. And like I said, you don't have to use a paint pen. You can just use your paintbrush, whatever you got. So I get kind of fancy with my W. And we're going to go back over top of this with white paint anyway. So if it's not all the way dry, it's okay. So we got a larger W. I'm going to use my yardstick to make sure that this is kind of level, just because I'm slightly OCD. And it's different when I'm doing it in my therapeutic art gratitude journal, my personal journal. I'm not as picky, but when it comes to these paintings, I do like it to be pretty precise. And still not perfect, but not too bad. All right, perfect. And like I said, I'm going to go back over top of this with paint and perfect it. This is just to get the beautiful affirmation down on the canvas. And I think I'm just going to write I'm going to do the I am in print. I think that'd be cool. So I am, and then the worthy. My instinct is telling me to underline that, so that's what I'm going to do. Something's telling me here to see, I'm just following my intuition and going at it. So I'm going to kind of sketch out the beautiful worthy some more, then we'll fill it in with the paint. So, and keep saying to yourself that I am worthy, and then speak out loud what you are worthy for and why. I am worthy of love because I am lovable and I am loving. I am worthy of kindness because I am kind and I share kindness. I am worthy of financial freedom and stability because I am responsible and I am disciplined and hardworking. I am worthy of joy because I am joyful and I spread love. So the more and more and more that you say, I am, the more you will draw in that beautiful energy. I kind of like how it looks all sketched out with the paint pen, but we're going to perfect it by using some just plain white paint. But, so it's not much different than painting because this is paint. It's doing the same thing that the acrylic paint would do, but All right, paint pen down. Done with that. Let me put the top on so it doesn't dry out. There we go. All right, so we are almost done, believe it or not, with this beautiful painted affirmation. So I am going to grab a smaller round brush. So it's called a round brush because it doesn't have a typical flat straight edge. Excuse me while I get some tea for a second. I'm one of those people that drink hot tea all day long, even when it's 90 degrees outside, but hey, it's good for you. So I'm going to move some of my white paint just over. This is dry, so. And I'm going to dilute it some to thin it out some with some water, because white paint has the tendency to be really thick. The same with black paint. So it just makes it easier to paint with if you kind of go ahead and dilute it to the texture or consistency that just feels right for you. So we're just going to paint over this with the paintbrush. And honestly, it is a lot quicker doing it this way than it is to just use the paintbrush. So it doesn't bother me to incorporate the paint pen. I use them anyway every day for my daily gratitude journal entries. I did do one of those Tuesday though, so if you missed it. I do those every single day. And I actually create those live on my TikTok channel. So if you're on TikTok, make sure you follow me there too. That link is down below, as well as my Instagram and my Facebook. You can also check out my website to see all of my artwork and my other merchandise. And of course, to schedule your one-on-one session with me, or to book your group painted affirmation parties with me. Those are so much fun. I love them. Not only are they fun, but they're purposeful. And I truly enjoy doing those with you. That is a tradition that I started doing on my own, predominantly at the beginning of the year. And then I started implementing it for whenever I felt like I needed to, and I just thought that would be a beautiful thing to share with you guys, especially in regards to art therapy, because journaling and all kinds of other art therapy techniques are very beneficial. But for me, writing and speaking these beautiful affirmations are what helped me heal a lot of the emotional trauma and abuse that I have gone through in my personal life. And it's just something different than what I see other therapeutic art instructors do. So I wanted to do my own independent take on a beautiful artistic therapy exercise that I have I have experienced and used for my own self, to know in advance that it is beneficial and it does change your perspective. Literally speaking affirmations, viewing them, reading them, speaking them over yourself, as long as you do it consistently and in the right state of mind, meaning that you keep a positive outlook in regards to them, they are truly life-changing, which is why I feel so compelled each and every week to do these with you guys. I am going to start utilizing some paper though, instead of always using canvases, because I get requests on doing these tutorials on paper also, and because I have a whole bunch of it that I'm not utilizing. So instead of just having materials just sitting here, why not use them? And I'm just going to kind of roughly outline or give accents or shadows to these lovely, beautiful affirmations with some black. I'm not going to outline the whole thing. I just want to give some depth to it. It'll help the lettering to stand out some more. And then we will be done. And see, This was not about making the words or the lettering perfect. You're writing it in your own script, in your own handwriting. So you want it to be authentic to you. So however you choose to write, you don't have to write yours in cursive. You can write yours in print. It doesn't matter if you use a ruler or a yardstick. It doesn't matter if it's going whatever direction. It's more about the fact that you created it and you put your beautiful energy into this beautiful piece. All right, so I'm going to get a thinner brush and do the same thing that I did with the white to the black. So I'm going to get it nice and thin. I'm going to thin this down even more because I want the black to be really thin. And then we will be done with this beautiful painted affirmation. And remember to remind yourself to keep saying, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. And then speak out loud why, what makes you worthy. I am worthy because I am authentic to who I am as a person. I am worthy because I am honest. I am worthy because I am happy and I am joyful. I am worthy because I am loved and I am loving. I am worthy because I have purpose. I am worthy because I am disciplined and determined. I am worthy, I am worthy. Just keep speaking it over yourself and multiple experiences and reasons and areas and why in which you are worthy, why you are worthy, what makes you worthy, all those beautiful things. Some other beautiful worthy affirmations that you can speak over yourself is, I am worthy to have. So I am worthy to have a happy relationship because I am a kind and loving person. I am worthy of whatever comes to mind. I am worthy of having a successful career and future because I am disciplined, determined, and hardworking. I am worthy to live a life that is filled with joy and excitement because I am adventurous. I am worthy of financial freedom because I am responsible and invest my money wisely. The more and more you speak those affirmations over yourself, the more you will start to feel that beautiful feeling and frequency of emotion of being worthy. The more you will think of areas in which you already feel that beautiful energy in your life, and the more it will help you to brainstorm ideas in which you can experience that feeling and areas in which you can manifest that energy of being worthy and feeling worthy. So, you are what you think you are. You can do and have whatever you believe you can do and have. You can be whatever you want to be. Don't settle. If you have a desire, if you feel you are worthy to live this and that, then you are just because you believe you are. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks or how they feel or their perspective. All that matters is the way in which you see your own self. You determine your own worth, not anybody else. Not what anybody else says or thinks. You set that standard for your own self. And I learned that through experience, trust me. Which is why I knew that this in particular was a very important affirmation to share. Because in this day and age, we are so bombarded with images and doctrine that speaks about you're not worthy because you don't look like this, and you're not worthy because you don't have these things. And it's all fake and a load of you know what. You are worthy to have whatever it is that you believe or feel you are worthy to have. If you feel you are worthy to have a career that you love, then continue to speak that affirmation over yourself and brainstorm things in which you can do to make you feel that way in regards to your profession, and then take the steps and the actions that you need to pursue that thing and bring it into fruition. The only thing that is stopping you is your own perspective of the situation. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare your life and your journey to other people. A lot of times the way things look on the outside are not the way they truly are internally. So focus on your own self and your own happiness and being true to your own self. And focusing on becoming the best version of your own self. Not of what someone else thinks you should be. Not by what society standard says you should have, or you need to have, or you need to be in order to have this and that. Don't listen to any of those things. The only thing you need to listen to is the thoughts and perspective that you have about your own self. So continue to speak positivity over yourself and your life. Continue to tell yourself that you are worthy, because you are. As long as you think you are, you are. You are worthy to achieve your goals and your dreams. You are worthy to have a life of passion. You are worthy to have love, true love, and honesty in your life. You are worthy to have support and respect and value and honor and all of these beautiful, beautiful things in your life. You are worthy to have a life filled with peace and joy and confidence and creativity and beauty and prosperity. You are worthy of those things. Another thing is people. I don't know why people feel like it's a bad thing to be prosperous. You are worthy of prosperity. There's nothing wrong with being a prosperous person. You are worthy of whatever it is that you feel you, your own self, are worthy of. And see, I'm just roughly outlining these lovely little lines with some black, and then we'll be done. You see how the black kind of made the lettering pop out some without going overboard and without completely outlining the entire words or letters. And even with these little lines, I'm skipping spots. I'm not outlining the entire line in black. Just doing my final little random little touch-ups here and there. And I think that's good. And I dropped my paintbrush. All right, so here you have it. This is your beautiful positive affirmation for today. And again, I am worthy, you are worthy, we are all worthy of living our best, happiest, most productive, most successful, most prosperous life possible. So go forth, fulfill your goals, stay focused, stay motivated, and know that you are worthy to achieve your goals and your desires and your dreams and all of those beautiful things. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this lovely, beautiful, artistic affirmation that we created today. Make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe. Go ahead and email me if you want a one-on-one session or if you want to do a group painted affirmation party. And if you would like to donate, thank you so much in advance. All of that information is linked below also. And I will see you guys soon. You guys have a blessed and beautiful day. Bye. See you next time.